Hey y'all, I'm Zach. Thanks for watching this week's video of Jack Willow Farms. We have been here 1 year now, so we're gonna take you along and show you our place and what we've done so far. We're gonna attach some clips of what it looked like before. Let's go. Okay, the front of the house. We had no landscaping beforehand, so we have added some landscaping. We had a walkway. Go check out our first video. We had a walkway that was just some like little concrete pavers. We took those up. We put this brick paver walkway down. Like I said, first video. On here, we just added a little bit of a peel with some rocking chairs, some plants, and we painted the front door. Dylan wants a new front door, but this will be fine for now. We also added these new light fixtures on either side of the door, and then also these hanging lights. Before we had the fans, and they were definitely warped from the elements, and they were just all sad. So anyway, the front porch looks a lot better. All right, we going inside now? All right, let's go inside. Okay, when you walk into a big room. So dining area here, little foyer here. We've replaced these light fixtures there. The people before us were really into antiques, so they had antiques throughout. Check out these photos. And this is what we've replaced them with. You turn around, and we have our living room. We kind of changed the layout of everything. If you want to check out our second video, we painted these cabinets over here. We were terrified to do that because we've read so many things about painting wooden cabinets. The wood will start to show through, but we did that and managed to avoid it. Still, it's been a couple months. It's still not like showing through, so I think we're good. We changed this light fixture as well, and then just kind of added our style to it a little bit. This is tight, and he wants to be part of the tour. Okay, if you go this way, it's our kitchen. We are a year in, and we have still not bought a kitchen table because we want to be just right. And we have some things we want to do in here. In the kitchen, we've replaced all the appliances, changed the light fixtures, changed the knobs, but we want to update the countertops, or not update because there isn't one, but add a backsplash, and do something with this hood. This is the old hood. Just want to make something a little bit more of a statement right there. So that's a later project. And then into our laundry room / study. But I'm not going to show you the study part because there's junk over there. It's kind of behind this door, so that's where a lot of a catch-all for things we don't want out lives. Okay, so back here are the bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. Here's a little small half bath. All we did in there was change light fixtures. We did that in every single room. So, bedroom number 1. This is the guest bedroom. Again, light fixtures, and then added our decorations. That's about it. And then it's actually a Jack and Jill. Also, I say we just added light fixtures in here, but before we moved in, we got or we didn't get them, they actually already did it. They painted the entire house. There was a lot of wallpaper, a lot of things that kind of dated the house, maybe. So we did that. Changed doorknobs. All right, and here you can see, whenever we have guests stay over, they're like, what is this? So anyway, you can see we still have to change these knobs. It drives my mom crazy every time she comes over. All right, little shower area. Again, light fixture. Toilet. And then another vanity area. We never come in here, so it's not that decorated. And then guest bedroom number 2. I actually really like this bedroom. because of this window. Have a good view. And the sun comes through that window just right, like both morning and evening. It's just so bright. We have no plants in here, but we need to move some plants in here. All right, now our bedroom. Okay, this is our bedroom. We didn't do a whole lot in here. We changed light fixtures and just decorated. I don't know if we have before pictures, but we'll attach them if we do with the bedroom. It's amazing how big of a difference just decorating can do. And then our bathroom. Really like this room. We just need to do a little bit more decorating. But the shower's my favorite. We have our soaps just all willy-nilly, so. Okay, last room is the sun room. It's not very sunny because we have this covered porch on the back, but we use this room a lot for the dogs. They like to hang out in here, and then it comes in handy like when we had the wedding here. That was in one of our later videos as well. We use this room for like the cake and everything. With the wet bar, it came in handy. So now we are back to square one. Okay, so that is the house. We wanted to show you the house because when we decided to start this channel, we never intended for it to be completely just outside animal stuff. We wanted to kind of share our journey on fixing up the whole house how we want it. So, and a little bit of a lifestyle type thing. But the weather has been so nice, we've just been outside nonstop and getting animals. But we're gonna put getting animals on hold for a little while. We do plan on getting more, don't worry, but we're gonna wait a second. So anyway, out here what we did, we added this walkway here, we did a little landscaping, we added more plants. And one of the big things we did is we got a lot of trees taken out, not necessarily our big trees, but this guy came in with machinery that cleared all the underbrush. And when I say all, I just meant in areas that we needed it. This backyard had big stumps. It was a really small backyard because the woods started like right there at the trees. Like where the chicken coop was woods. So they took all of that out. We want to get a table out here since we're always outside to eat dinner and all. We added this walkway that leads to our outside storage shed and to our chicken coop, which y'all have seen plenty of the chicken coop. All of our chickens are doing great. We can never film without hey saying hey. So the walkway kind of ends here, but we eventually want to kind of make rooms in our yard where each area kind of has its own little, it just feels like it was meant to be, right? So right now we have our fire pit area. We added that fire pit at night. All the lights are lit up. It's really pretty. Have our chicken coop area and our garden area, which we plan to do a walkway to. And we have still not done our gate like we talked about in our other videos, but you can see our other videos on us building this. I think we have 2 or 3 of them. So check those out if you want to see what we did and how we did it. And we have our petting zoo down here, of course, which has our 2 ducks, our 2 geese, and our 4 guineas. And right now, Lillian is incubating some eggs in that little house. So we should have 1 chick in a day or 2. So we had put 4 for her to incubate. We had a whole little snake problem, and why do I keep doing this? We had a whole little snake problem, and 3 of those got eaten. So we have 1. There's some other eggs in there, but they're like 10 days behind the first one, so we don't anticipate them to actually hatch. I'm sure once 1 hatches, she'll start to disregard the others. Again though, with the trees, all of this right here was woods. And really it was just a lot of like non-native plants just growing amok all the way from here all the way down to the front. So we got those cleared out. our plan is to eventually make a permanent fence to match the fence that we built at the entrance. Our entrance gate is one of our first projects. We kind of built that fence and added a gate that has a sensor on it, so it opens when we leave and that has a code for when we come in. We want to build a fence like that to match over here for our poultry. That black tub right there is actually, we have 2 of those. We plan on digging down to add ponds for our waterfowl that are a little bit cuter than what we have going right now. And then fencing this in for our future animals. So we planted our Arbor Day trees everywhere. So if you see in the video little trees with pink tags on them, those are all our different types of Arbor Day trees. Again, that was another video. And then soon, since our animals are on hold, very soon you'll see our greenhouse, which will go here. So the envision is you'll walk over here, or what we envision, what
the vision.
Yeah. The vision is you'll walk over here, we'll have our greenhouse, there'll be landscape here to a garden area where we have all of our different flower gardens. We both like to garden. Around the beehive, and that'll be kind of like a garden, and it'll be outlined by our fence for our sheep, poultry, vegetable garden, chicken coop. It'll just all kind of feel gardeny. I don't know, secret garden vibes. That's what we're going for. So again with the trees, but it looks a lot more kept. The other owners, they kept it nice, don't get me wrong. They had it a little bit more woodsy, which we have plenty of woods. We have 10.5 acres, and probably 60% of that is woods, and we're gonna leave it that way. If we were to clear anything else out, it may be a small patch of woods over there, and honestly, we probably won't. We'll include that in the fence, and the animals can eat that if they want. So that's a later project, but I want sheep next year. So the front now, you can actually see the house. We're gonna attach some pictures. See these pictures? It was all grown up. You pulled up, there just wasn't as much curb appeal just because you couldn't see the curb. There's not an Love these trees. They are all over the property. They are Osage orange trees. They make these big, I don't know if it's orange. Osage, Osage, whatever. They make these big, yucky mock oranges, but the trees themselves are really pretty.
Yep.
Okay, and this is the fence I was talking to you about that we want to continue on. You know, we were really proud of this fence. We still are. One of our first projects of actually kind of building something. So it turned out really well. And it's the entrance to Jack Willow Farms. Next week's video, we plan on telling you a little bit about, or not a little bit, all about how we came up with the name Jack Willow Farms and why we call it that. So anyway, that's the fence. Kind of beauty berry around here. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's video. We really appreciate it. Be sure to give this video a like and then subscribe to our channel. If you're interested in seeing any of our other videos that we talked about, here's a few of them. Check them out. Bye, y'all.